Tonight, 412-333-WXDX. If you want Foo Fighter tickets right now, that's the number that you call, 412-333-WXDX. I know Christina from Shenanigans will be there, Bob, our hot bartender competitor who fell and hit her head. She's all excited about going to Foo Fighters. She's been texting and letting us know that she'll be partying and ready to go.
Any update on the ear? We saw how nasty it was at the beginning of the week.
It's gangrenous and has fallen off. So if you see a hot chick with one ear, go up and hit on her and tell her Tim and Bob sent you.
Yeah, be on the lookout. She said she was single also.
All right, we want to welcome now to the studio our girls for Are You Smarter Than this week. They come highly recommended by no less of an authority than Greg Fitzsimmons, who did the AVN Awards a couple times, so he knows his porn stars. They aren't in porn yet, but they are still young, and the potential exists.
Kim's like, hey, whoa, what?
It ain't happening.
Mom's listening.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamie and Kim are here, and they are here to tell us about Wee Man appearing at Steelhouse in Station Square. Ladies, what will Wee Man be doing as far as stunts and tricks and things of that
And
sort?
being small.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure it will be interesting.
Now, Jamie, how tall are you?
5'2", I think.
And how tall is Wee Man? Where does he come up to on your anatomy?
My thighs.
Now, Kim, you're a little taller,
Yeah,
yes?
Yeah, about
You're-
5'5".
You're not so tall that you can't stand in the microphone, so stand in the microphone.
I got it.
All right.
About 5'5". You probably come up to my crotchal region.
Right. He is 4 feet 5 inches.
Oh, okay. It's a little bit
Yeah.
taller than I thought.
Yeah,
Have
that's
you,
close
oh,
to
I'm
a
sorry.
crotch.
4 feet 0.5 inches.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. Now, have you guys met Wee Man yet?
We have not, but we're pretty excited.
You should have him do tricks like, try to dodge the train or take him somewhere down in Homewood and just let him run
Well, you got
around.
a great stage down there. You could have him do some stage diving. You'll
We
see how
could.
far he can get. A couple of tries. Have people guess how far can Wee Man dive off of the stage. Like put some tape on the floor or something.
I'd like to give him a toss.
Dwarf tossing.
Is that sexual at all? I
No.
didn't know if that was a euphemism for something else.
No, it's mainly just rude.
All
Got
right,
it.
now you guys have a lot of pressure on your shoulders here, all right? For people to call in and win Foo Fighter tickets, they have to beat you in Are You Smarter Than? These have become a very hot commodity here. Now that the concert is here tonight, are you guys feeling sharp? You feeling on the ball?
Yeah, got the Red Bull. Should be good.
Now, Jamie, you've done Are You Smarter Than before, but Kim, this is your first time, right?
Yep.
Your virgin experience.
Yep.
She's the brains.
And I'm not
Oh,
just
really?
talking about her first time with a midget.
Did you go through the staff down there and figure out who's smartest and then bring them up?
I didn't, but I just...
That's why Kim's here.
Well, we thought that you were bringing the two girls from the pictures with us.
I try to get those girls here every time. You have to understand that they don't rise before 3 p.m.
No, are they still in town? I heard word that they had moved to a
One-
southern locale.
For
One
people who don't
went
know,
to Miami.
Yeah,
She's back.
Let me set the backstory here because
Right.
these girls were in pictures with us for the St. Patrick's Day gig that we did at the Steelhouse.
Right.
And they
They're
were
infamous.
smoking. And they got a ton of attention online. Like all the guys.
Great
that-
response.
People wanted us to get them in, so we tried to get them in like 2 weeks later. And what we heard from them is they have a mutual sugar daddy in Florida, like a guy in his 50s or 60s or something like
Say
that.
80s.
Maybe his 80s.
Could be.
And they went down there, and we never heard from them again. They
Just like
disappeared.
that.
They were all about doing the show, and they're like, "We can't do it this week. We're going to see our sugar daddy." And that's as much as they said.
Right, that's
we
all
have
we
a
got.
sugar daddy in Florida, and we're going to see him, and poof, they were gone.
Yeah, they disappear into thin air sometimes.
But you said they're back.
They come back. Yeah, they're back.
You know why?
You can find them slanging shots 3 nights a week.
Their sugar daddies die. That's-
Every once in a while that does happen.
Yeah, he's about ready.
If you want to play Are You Smarter Than, call right now. The numbers are 412-333-WXDX. The first caller in gets to play Are You Smarter Than with the girls from the Steelhouse. It's 105.9 The X. It is the X Morning Show. Tim Benz, Bob McLaughlin with you. We're playing for Foo Fighter tickets right now. 105.9 The X giving you a chance to see the show tonight at Consol Energy Center. Make sure you swing by and see the Foo Fighters this evening if you win tickets. Playing Are You Smarter Than against the girls from the Steelhouse. Ladies, one more time, when is Wee Man going to be at the Steelhouse?
Tomorrow night, which is Saturday, at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. All right, so you can go see Dave Grohl and then go see Wee Man from Jackass at the Steelhouse the very next evening.
There's a weekend.
After Notre Dame, after Gina Lynn, after breakfast, after Greg Fitzsimmons, then it's Wee Man. You top things off with a midget from Jackass. It just doesn't get any better.
The dream come true.
All right, so we're going to play Are You Smarter Than now. It's our cheap rip-off knockoff of Are You Smarter Than a fifth grader. Ron is playing against the girls, Kimberly and Jamie, here on 105.9 The X. Ron, we're going to give you first crack at this, okay?
Okay.
Since you're going to see the Foo Fighters tonight, if you win tickets, who is the lead singer of the Foo Fighters? Question number one.
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl is correct. You have a commanding 1-0 lead. Ladies, did you know that?
I did.
Did you really? Because you look nervous. I thought you were going to be in trouble on
No,
that one.
because I was like, oh, I know he's gonna know it.
Okay,
That was my big
all right.
chance.
And now she knows that this is going to be an extremely hard question next. We referenced this earlier, ladies. Pitt is playing Notre Dame. In what state is Notre Dame University located?
South Bend, Indiana.
Indiana.
Indiana!
Indiana. I was so happy I knew it.
Can we get a judge's ruling on Indiana?
Gotta give it to her.
All right, we'll call it a tie. It's 1-1. We'll give you that point. All right. Now you get to go first this round, all right? The Steelers are playing the Colts on Sunday night. A colt is a male horse under the age of...
Oh, there's the snort!
Was that a snort?
Remember the snort?
We didn't get a snort for Indiana, but we get a snort for colt.
Oh.
A colt is a male horse under the age of...
Oh gosh.
Take a guess.
2.
Ooh, not a bad guess, but incorrect. Ron, would you like to steal?
Repeat the question.
Yes, a colt is a horse under the age of what? A male horse under the age of what?
What did she say?
She said 2.
I'm going to say 1.
Under the age of 1? No, I believe that's a foal, isn't it?
I believe that's illegal.
Although if Belladonna is involved,
Right, we're not talking
you
about
in.
the age of consent.
No, I'm sorry, Ron. That is incorrect. The
It's
answer,
5.
the answer that we're looking for here is 4.
4, I did not know that
I was
one.
gonna
Is that what
say
you were going to
5.
guess?
I was gonna guess
Well,
Well,
5.
that
would've
would have
been
been wrong if you
I
didn't say
know, but
5.
it was closer.
All right, so here's how it stands right now then. Ron, if you get this question right, you win. If you get it wrong and they get it right, then they win. If not, we go to a tiebreaker question, okay?
Okay.
All right, so the pressure is on you.
Ron's confused.
We talked about the falling satellite before, the one that's going to crash to the Earth. It looks like it's going to happen in the southern hemisphere somewhere, perhaps southern Africa, maybe Australia, maybe New Zealand. Ron, what is the largest city in New Zealand? By the way, New Zealand, the next stop for Wee Man after the Steelhouse. You can dwarf toss him all the way to this city. Take a guess, Ron.
I have no idea.
No idea? Don't know any cities in New
Not
Zealand?
one?
Not 1.
Ladies, how about you? Do you know any cities in New Zealand?
I don't know where New Zealand is.
I'm not
It's right under
geography here.
Indiana.
Yes. It's a small suburb of
Where
Indiana.
are the science questions at?
I got a science question. How do you do that without hurting yourself?
It's dangerous.
The
I
answer,
forgot about the snort when you first walked in.
the answer is Auckland. Auckland is the largest city in New Zealand. So now we go to a tiebreaker question here on 105.9 The X. Ron, this is how it works, okay? It's simple. For the tiebreaker round of Are You Smarter Than, you can either trust yourself and answer the question, or you can doubt the ladies and make them answer it instead. If they get it right, you lose, and the next caller in gets the Foo Fighter tickets. If you get it correct yourself, then you get the Foo Fighter tickets.
Although, if you don't pick them, you may not get to hear another snort.
So what do you want to do, Ron?
I'll take it.
You're going to take it yourself. All right, a brave man. If Ron gets it right, he wins the Foo Fighter tickets. If he gets it wrong, then the ladies have a chance. Ron, what does NASA stand for? Again, talking about the satellite that's going to hit the Earth. NASA, NASA stands for what?
National
Yes.
National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
National Aeronautics and Space Administration is correct.
Yes.
Congratulations, Ron.
Was that a total
You have
guess?
one.
Well, I mean, I knew some of the letters.
You knew space.
Is that a guess, or do you have a midget on your lap Googling for you right now? No comment from Ron. All right, Ron and Wee Man are going to go see the Foo Fighters together over at the Consol Energy Center. Ron, congratulations, all right?
Thanks.
All right, hang in there. I need to get some more information for you. Ladies, it was a good effort, a fine effort by you, but you come up a little bit short, just like Wee Man himself.
Well, that's life.
There will be opening up a Steelhouse in South Bend, Indiana, to watch all of the Notre Dame games in the future,
All
though.
right, look for the expansion.
That's right. They'll be painting helmets with that gold fleckled paint like you saw in Rudy. That'll
Soon
be.
to be in Auckland, New Zealand also.
All right, it's 105.9 The X.